lasagna in the oven.
Go for it.
I got time. It's
Go for
loading.
it. Do it.
I'll be
do
right
it.
back.
Yeah, do it. Do it. I'll do an intro. What is up, guys? Welcome back for part 2 of the Monday Show with Rob French, your host here on Rob's Arcade. And hanging out with me is my good buddy Buck. We are doing the Monday Show, which we haven't really done here in quite a bit. Typically, I would do the Monday Show and kind of hang out with you guys with some GTA. But I realized it's only fun to do a show if I got my bros. So I've been kind of saving the Monday show for like, segments where we actually have things to talk about. And hanging out with my good buddy Buck. We're going to be talking about some Spider-Man. We just saw the new Spider-Man movie recently.
Spider-Man.
Does whatever a spider can. And yeah, dude, you were super excited. You're like, "Hey, man, let's do a video. Let's talk about this." And I kind of went on a little bit of a rant there on the first part. What got you excited, man? What had you stoked about this?
About the movie. Okay.
About this whole movie, man. Yeah.
So we're doing spoilers. So we've already said spoilers.
Yeah. No, if you haven't seen the movie, don't hang out here. Don't do this.
This is not the place.
No.
Come back.
Come back later, man. Yeah, just go ahead and bookmark this.
So like I said, I don't know. I figured it was. I don't even know what I texted you. What is today? It's Monday.
Yeah.
So
the day you saw it, you were like, dude.
It was just random out of the blue. I said, screw it, why not? So I didn't have expectations, like super high expectations. I like Spider-Man and I like what they've been doing.
Well, you didn't do any trailers either, right? Because I remember we talked about that. You were like, yeah, I'm not doing any trailers. I'm going in blind, right?
I don't do trailers for anything really. I did trailer for Batman, but only because I'm not like super invested in Batman.
Oh man, I got a sniper. This isn't good.
And there's people downstairs. We're just gonna smack them with our clubs.
Oh, another sniper rifle. Okay, cool.
But no, I love the opening shot. That whole, like I said, that we were saying in the other video.
They're down here.
Just
on
the whole
me.
like chaos, panic, sensation. That was great. I loved. And we're gonna get to spoilers, so of course all the other Spider-Men coming in. I stayed away. I stayed off the internet. So I knew very little going in. But I had heard rumors that Garfield and Maguire were gonna be there.
Right.
But I was very happy to see that.
Well, with that, I knew they were going to be in there, right? And I kind of spoiled a few things for myself because I wanted to know about Matt Murdock.
Yes,
coming in
absolutely. Yes. What the hell was that about?
Lawyer. Okay, right. So I was really surprised that IMDb actually had him like right in there, like boom, here he is. And I was like, wow. And they had everybody else, like I said, all the Willem Dafoe, Jamie Foxx, all the Spider-Mans. I was surprised
Willem Dafoe, amazing.
Oh, so good. Bringing it hard. I was surprised at the screen time that they all had. To be honest, like, I thought, well, okay, we'll get maybe 10 minutes of this character.
It'll be like the last 20 minutes. They'll swing in right at the nick time.
Right. But they brought these guys in, man. Like, I felt like it was a great setup. Like the first half, like, oh, geez, guys, to mess this up. And then he needed the other Spider-Man to help him figure this all out. Really cool story. Really well put together.
The whole them chatting on the Statue of Liberty was amazing. That whole conversation, like, it's fucking Garfield snapping Tobey Maguire's back.
Oh,
that was
man.
amazing.
So good. And then the whole amazing conversation. You're amazing.
Yeah, calling him amazing. You're amazing.
Sometimes just need to hear it, you know.
I'm a big fan of, fan service, obviously, and that's what they were doing. They were stroking everybody a little bit,
The whole
cheeky.
And that's the whole thing. Like they're calling attention to the fact that, oh, Toby, you make your web shooters. You just make your own web.
I remember because I was sitting at a bar and I texted you this conversation. I don't know. It was a while. It was many years ago. Toby had hands in his hand on the other end of the caught everyone.
But yeah, I think everyone had that conversation. Does it come from anywhere else? Right? Does the web shoot from his butt?
Yeah, right.
and they called that out. They brought attention to that whole conversation.
It's beautiful.
God, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, the fact that even how they brought him in, where it's like, hey, Peter, like, huh, me, and he's such the goofy Peter Parker character that he like again, how Toby comes in. Toby doesn't come in all like goofy, like, huh, what, me? No, it's not that guy.
He's understated. Killed somebody.
Yep, here we go.
Sniping at the bugle.
Sorry. Not on my watch, baby. Oh, yeah. And then, alright, so I didn't like, as much as I do like The Amazing Spider-Man, I did not like how, Jamie Foxx's, Electro was portrayed. But again, redemption. Oh, car on me? I got no ammo. I need to get some, ooh. This could be bad. But yeah, I liked,
Shit,
Jamie Foxx got a little, oh
we
shoot.
blasted.
That was insane. All right, let me put this on real quick. Yeah. So again, yeah. Spider-Man. What was I talking about? Jeez, how did I get out of that one? Talk about Spidey sense. Whew. Wow.
I think, like I said, okay, it dragged in the middle. I didn't like the whole Aunt May thing. All that shit felt very forced.
Well, you know what? Okay, so like, really, okay. So let's speak about anime. So the whole thing about the Aunt May, like, that broke me, man. Like, so they'd never talked about Uncle Ben, and the whole thing about like Spider-Man was, I got sick of these reboots. We have Spider-Man, then a little while later, Amazing Spider-Man. They keep talking about Uncle Ben, and like, you know, it's like, okay, we get it. Then all of a sudden we do Tom Holland Spider-Man, and in all these films, we never get any mention of Uncle Ben. I'm like, well, what's going on with that? Like, that's kind of weird. Like, okay, I don't want a whole
Didn't they not say anything?
Story. Nothing about
Tony
him.
Stark went to go find him in Civil War, I guess. Did he not say anything about why or
about
how?
No, like he was just kind of doing his own little thing with Spider-Man, and there was no mention of Uncle Ben. And I always thought that was kind of weird. So then, when you get to that moment where it's Aunt May and she's, again, spoiler alert, she's dying. She's dying, and she says, "With great power, great responsibility." That's the moment. That's the key moment. So like, they did it again in their own kind of like little universe with Aunt May in their own way. Don't mean to Dr. Seuss that anyway, but it was really cool for me. I was like, okay, so they're not going to do it with Uncle Ben. Like, Uncle Ben's not going to be the one to like get this kid in focus. It's going to be Aunt May who drops the line. And so for me, that was really cool. I did appreciate that a lot. Oh, I got slurps coming to me.
Slurp! That's cool. I felt the
so yeah, that, and again, like, it's a different universe, you know, it's not the same. Like, each Spider-Man is their own universe, and I feel like that's kind of, again, where Sony's going now, where, you know.
Oh no, I had a thought and I lost it.
It's about being, you know, like, how the MCU's got, like, the Avengers, the Eternals, all this stuff going on. I think Sony's trying to build this whole Spider-Man thing. And,
I didn't like it. It was just the whole death thing, the whole death scene was dumb. The whole reason everything went to shit was dumb.
It was dumb, but it was a necessity for sure. Oh, you're down there. You know what? I'm just going to come to you. No, just stay there. Stay there. Stay there.
Spider-Man.
Oh, no, you're... Oh, look at you. Okay.
Splash me, bro.
But yeah, so like a lot of the things, like I said, I didn't like about the movie. Tony Stark built all his material. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, he does his own thing. Again, they left the movie where it looked like he was just building his own material. That's what I want to see. The whole sewing machine in the corner.
Absolutely.
You know?
And even it looked like a whole different suit too.
Yep, exactly. It was all
Brighter
spandex.
blue,
It's just spandex, man. Yeah. Go play the Spider-Man game. That suit's in there. It's just a spandex blue suit. So like when I grew up like reading Spider-Man, like that was the whole thing, man. You know, like he was in his 30s. He wasn't dependent on anybody. He made his own stuff. And that's why I like Spider-Man. Like he was more of like a teacher that like, oh man, you know, like you got a problem, you don't want to tell your parents? Well, tell Peter Parker.
Tell Spider-Man.
Exactly. And that was for me like the whole thing, like it wasn't just about Spider-Man, like Peter Parker was
we might have to go. I think I lit the house on fire.
It's all good.
Yeah, I lit the house on fire. We gotta go.
Grab these little minis real quick. Some ammo.
Well, so that's, you know, that's why I think the second Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire is amazing. I think it's the best because it shows that. Okay, Doc Ock is fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
But it also shows that, like, you know, Spider-Man has it pretty rough, but Peter Parker gets the shit kicked out of him.
Oh yeah.
And it's so good.
Like I said, like when I grew up reading Spider-Man, I was like, God, I was like 92, so I was like about 12 years old. And he was in his 30s, and they were kind of taking to this like whole thing, like, well, maybe like late 20s. And he was in college, and he was like, tutoring and teaching kids in high school and college and all this stuff, and it was like, this felt like if I had a problem, you know, I would turn to him. Because not only was he fighting Doc Ock and he was cool and the lizard or whatever, but MJ was always mad at him. Aunt May was always pissed off at him. Like, he had real problems. Like, as a 12-year-old, 10-year-old growing up, you
Well,
don't
they
get
did that,
along
you know, and
with
they
you
did that with this because they couldn't get into college, right?
Yeah,
So that
well,
was like the
exactly.
repercussions of being Spider-Man.
Growing up, it's a coming of age story, man. That's what I love about it. Like, you know, you don't always get along with your parents. You don't always get along with everybody, your teachers, this, that, the other. But like, how do you deal with it? And that was Spider-Man for me. Like, it's how do you deal with all these little things going on? And it wasn't about having superpowers, and it wasn't about like being Spider-Man. It was about being Peter Parker, because Peter Parker, I'm hiding in a Christmas bush, being a little bitch.
Oh, this bitch.
I got you. Hold on, where are they at? They're coming down here. I got you. Yeah, come down here.
Dinged him. I dinged him in some redness.
I see their footsteps. But that was the whole thing, man. Like Peter Parker, man, he was great. Oh, there we go. Play a little game. Play a little sniper game. I can snipe too. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Sniper, man. Yeah, bitch. Trap. So I think I think they did all the teen drama stuff really well. All the high school shit, all of the like.
Oh yeah. Totally. Total
Paranoia and anxiety, Peter Parker.
Yeah, total coming. Like I said, coming of age. Like I said, like most movies, you're doing like a coming of age story in like what? Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, two. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take it.
I didn't have any juice.
No worries. But you're doing like a coming of age story in like one movie, you know?
Yeah.
Here, I mean, like I said, they did it in 3, and it's like this beautiful opus. It just makes so much sense. Like when you look at it, it's like, it's not Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. Literally, this is Spider-Boy 1, 2, and 3.
So now, further
wait.
spoilers.
Okay, go ahead. What, actually, 1 second. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, so, alright, further spoilers.
Further spoilers. I only stayed a little bit after the credits, and I don't know if there was additional after credit scenes, but Venom got sucked into that universe apparently.
Right. Okay. Well, that's what I don't get. That so apparently that's going to be the Andrew Garfield universe.
The one that he got sucked into, or the one that he's going back to?
The one that he got sucked into, and back to. Well, he got sucked into the
Tom
Holland universe, but apparently he's from the Andrew Garfield universe because he couldn't have gotten pulled into the Tom Holland universe if he's from that universe, and Toby already has his own
his own venom.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. Math adds up.
And they're talking about it already. Like, that's kind of where they're going. So.
Well, that's going to lead to Morbius. Oh my god, can't wait for that.
Right. I'm actually looking really forward to Morbius, yeah.
I don't know junk about Morbius.
Morbius is a great character. Well, I grew up on the horror shit, so that's why I like him so much. Any of you kids out there know about the Morbius? You want to comment down below? Let me know.
Please enlighten me.
So
Morbius, down in the comments.
He was great. Like, actually, when I first got into Spider-Man, Todd McFarlane was on the scene, and he did a great story with Morbius. So I was introduced to Morbius about 12 years old. Yeah. I got introduced to both of those characters about 12.
So, our first rocket recon mission failed.
1992.
But you know what they say? When one launch pad door closes, another one opens. And behind that door, there's a bigger rocket with more telescope parts in it, which you will go and source for me.
So for me, like, growing up with Spider-Man,
this is very exciting for you.
as I mentioned in other videos, got more into comics.
Come back here. Come back here.
Alright, wait. I got your sniper. What's going on? I got into comics through horror stuff. Oh, there's a little shields going on right here.
Yeah, through. Right.
Oh wait,
right,
wait,
right,
wait. Oh, wait, I got mad shields. Hold on, come here. I got shields. I got shields at the butt.
There's a vault down here.
Well, I don't know where down here is. How'd you get down there? Wait, I got you. I got you. I got you. All right, man.
So, but Morbius is a part of the Spider-Man universe?
Yes.
Spider-Man villain?
So he's kind of like a vampire who feeds on plasma.
Okay. Sure. I mean, there's Blade. There's vampires. I'm okay with vampires.
Well, I think that's what they're going for too. Is like the build of Blade. So that's the whole thing. Like, so we got Spider-Man bleeds into Morbius. No pun intended. That bleeds into Blade. What? Did you oil the grinder? What? Oh, jump in the toilet.
Go and take a trip in the toilet.
But yeah, I'm kind of hoping they wait a few years, maybe, bring Tom. Like I said, like, I was, like, honestly, like, you know, we did Toby, great movie. Tom Holland came in, and there's people like, whatever, I don't like Tom Holland Spider-Man. Honestly, Tom Holland's rendition, the first two movies, I think he's going to get a third piece right now. I think after all this, I think he's going to get a third piece. Right. Yep. So I think he's going to get a third piece.
Yeah, man.
I think he deserves a third piece, you know. Oh, wait. We got R2 telling us, R4 telling us we need to wrap this up. Actually, hold on. But yeah, he deserves, I think, another piece to all this. You know, just keep hitting towards circle. And
Shut down the trash compactors. Sorry, I got Star Wars.
Dude, Spider-Man. But no, yeah, I think Andrew deserves a third piece to his opus. They've been talking about doing like a Sinister Six for a long time.
With Andrew?
Everybody, like,
Nice.
yeah. I mean, even with Holland, there's been some.
I mean, I would love them to all come back together again and do a Sinister Six multi-universe of madness.
Right.
Electric Boogaloo.
Exactly. Why not? Oh, dude, 50s. Oh, I need a 50. I need a 50. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up this piece. But you know what? Dude, I think we got to do one more piece for the Monday show.
I think so.
You think so? I think so.
So.
Why not? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to run from the storm. You guys hang tight. I'm going to grab on my buddy's butt here and hang 6. Remember, this is not goodbye. It's simply to be continued. And until next time, don't spend that quarter anywhere else. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out in Rob's Arcade. Let's see if we can't get this dub.
Oh, we're gonna get it. Leave a comment. What's your favorite Spider-Man movie?
I love Spider-Man 2 and Amazing Spider-Man 2. I love the 2s. I love all the 2s. Spider-Man Far From Home. The sequels in every franchise. Those are my favorites. Oh, I got somebody on me.
Watch out for this.
Oh, I'm down. Got me in the storm, buddy.